Each and every employee.
Each and every employee.
Each and every employee.
You can see the flow of value.
You can see the flow of value.
You can see the flow of value to the customer.
To the customer.
And fix that flow when it breaks down.
And fix that flow when it breaks down.
In order to help everyone see the flow of value to the customer, we concentrated on process flow in the plant using value stream mapping and information flow in the office using business process improvements. We were very successful with these tools primarily because of the employee involvement.
Value stream mapping isn't new. It's developed in the 1920s. Our challenge was to use it in a high mix, low volume application. What we learned from that was there's three things that we got out of it. One, it's an education. The people who are doing the work of producing the value stream come to understand how it works well. The second thing is the end result is a clear display of how your material and information flows. And third, there's a really high value in seeing waste that typically get lost in a day-to-day operation, and it makes it painfully obvious. But the heart of it is the people involvement. By getting people on the shop floor involved in value stream mapping, it becomes obvious to them what they have to do.
One of the reasons why I think business process improvement was successful here in Woodridge was that we were able to get everyone's buy-in early on. So right from the start, everybody could see that business process improvement was the framework for having everybody see the big picture, to make a change here and to make things better for ourselves. We've been able to see faster customer quotation delivery, faster prototype delivery, and we've been able to get key people involved in the processes.
Well, before it was just management who makes all the decisions. I allow employees to express ideas that they have because they are the one who does the day-to-day operation. So we get to improve on safety, which is our number one priority. We'll start making better quality products. Delivery performance have been increased. Overall, they said, well, let's do it, and all the employees got involved in it.
As we started to see the flow of value to the customer, we realized that we didn't have the capabilities needed to help employees fix the flow when it broke down. And to do this, we looked for other GKN tools to help us go from employee involvement to employee engagement. One of the tools that we found was Lean Enterprise Leadership Capabilities, or LELC.
We was given an opportunity to visit Bowling Green for a training session hosted by Mark Lindahl. We were able to bring down several employees to go through this 5-day program and start from the beginning to the end of the program. We came out with tools that we brought back to Woodridge here. We implemented those tools and given our employees an opportunity to grasp the idea. We thought it was going along pretty well, but at that time we felt it was very important that we invite Ed Bartlett back to hold his first training session here in Woodridge. When he did arrive, we had a group of 17 people to go through the process. That enhanced our ability to promote more team leaders and group leaders into LELC and to best practice, to do observation and observe how to get better on a day-to-day basis.
LLC is a practical problem-solving tool for group leaders and team leaders that we use to fix breaks in flow and stop workarounds. We watch cell running to observe and record issues. Then we put them in categories of activity of an employee, broken connection with another function, or lack of defining responsibility. Team leaders and group leaders observe and at random cell to eliminate workarounds. Once they identify the problems in relation to system, pathway, activity, or connection, then they prioritize all those observations and go to the ones that are quicker and easier to put in place. We realized quite early on that we had to create more time for the team leaders to be able to step back and observe. That led us to adopt the Tlatuanes, or self-directed work team champions, where team members take responsibility for the elements of the management of the teams.
In fall of 2011, a group of GKN employees went down to GKN Driveline in Celaya, Mexico, and Fermin Moreno and Alex Moda were kind enough to show us the self-directed work team structure that they'd established there, as well as how that structure had contributed to the success of their business. The structure that they've established there consisted of team leaders, group leaders, and something that they call Tlatuanes. Now, no one in Woodridge could actually say the words Tlatuanes, so we quickly changed that to team champions. From there, we put Woodridge employees into new roles, and from there, Woodridge has sort of began our journey and has been working on it ever since.
We have the responsibility of looking after the safety, productivity, the quality, and the continuous improvement. We have an audit card. We go through the list, check it off. If there's something wrong, then on the backside we write it down, give more detail. Once they started doing audit checks with team champions, people started catching it. They're like, this is clearly not safe. There's a holes running through there. I mean, people walk through there 50 times a day.
To summarize all of the employee involvement, continuous improvement, it has given our employees a more opportunity to assess themselves, okay, and hopefully give them an opportunity to grow within the company and within themselves. Without them, we're nothing. Now we've empowered our people to make the day-to-day decisions, and they have grown. And internally they have grown. And we see it every day. All I can say, power is in the people. We can't forget that.